Hey, welcome back to Shoestring Musician. I just want to talk real quickly about an alternative to this big chop chord. So this big chop chord is probably one of the first things that you learn when you start learning how to play the mandolin, especially for bluegrass, because it's got this nice chop sound. Play a G, play it as an A. It's a little bit limited because as you go farther up the neck, you sort of start running out of space on the fretboard. It gets a little bit harder to play that. Actually, it's pretty hard to play under any circumstances. I've heard very good players say, quote, "that chord hurts my hand." So here's an alternative to playing that chord. The important thing about that chord really is those two notes for the chop part. That's really what gets you that sound and the energy behind that. The rest of that you can almost leave out. It's a little bit of texture. But if you take those two notes and instead of playing these two, you play these two. So that's sort of like that G up here that people sort of learn that early on. It's the same chord, it's up here, starting on the lowest string. But you're playing it like this with these two fingers, your middle finger and your ring finger. You can actually play it just like that. You're kind of muting this string up here, but you can also play that string. Notice that this is really that same chord. And I'm playing like this. I'm just sort of switching these fingers. This is a lot easier on your hand to play. Now that's a third, so it sounds a little bit muddier if you play it. That's a nice open fifth sound, and so that's one thing you're kind of giving up, is it sounds a little bit muddier to play this. But you still get that chop sound, and especially if you're muting a little bit and you're sort of playing along with the rest of the band, that's a pretty good chop sound. Now, there's another advantage to playing this other than just the fact that it's a little bit physically easier, and that is that it's a very versatile chord. So I can play it here, I can play A, so this is G, A, B flat, D, here's a C. That actually goes right up the neck a lot easier, and you can also move it right up to the next fret, the next string, and get a D, I'm kind of muting this string, the top string, with my, or the bottom string, depending on how you count it. I'm muting this with my thumb. Now watch this. So let's say I'm in D, and I'm chopping along, and it's a 1, 4, 1, 5. There's a G, there's 4, back to 1, and up to A, right? So there's very little motion in my fingers to be able to play 1, 4, 1, 5, with just moving these two fingers around and kind of muting the rest. And I get that chop sound. And I get a position that has a lot of sort of flexibility for playing the notes that are underneath it. So this is a great chord. Start fiddling around with to replace your big, nasty chop chords.